Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My name is Jess Weber, and this is Spiritual Warfare. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Come on in. Let's get it started. There's a lot to talk about. We've been off the air for a couple days, and you know how it goes. The news flies by, and let's get caught up because I think there's too much that just went by. Too much fun stuff, too much horrible stuff, and obviously the stuff that just continues on is continuing on, which is a good thing. And we'll get to all that. Charlie Kirk Day yesterday. It was his birthday. Got the Medal of Freedom. His wife was there. Charlie's parents were there. That was a sight to see, right? Everyone was wondering where the parents were. I know a lot of people are like, why wasn't Charlie's parents there at the memorial? And they were there, folks. It's there. Here's the Presidential Medal of Freedom in honor of Charlie Kirk. And on the back of the medal, they have a cross, and it says Charles James Kirk. And it was the first time they actually put a Christian cross on the back of the medal. So we're back, folks, right? We're a little bit back, right? We're getting in there. We're getting in there, right? Soon it's going to be the law of the land to be a Christian. How about that, huh? We got to be a Christian to be in America. How about that? You like that idea? Relax, Catholics. Relax. You'll figure it out. All right. Anyways, there you go. Charlie Kirk Day. The wife was there. Charlie, Trump signing a thing or signing a bill saying National Day of Remembrance for Charlie Kirk. So this will be hopefully it'll be a holiday every year, because this is a type of person to remember. Okay. Not George Floyd, not Martin Luther King, Charlie Kirk, okay? He's a guy to remember. His life, his legacy, what he taught, what he knew. This was like almost, I don't want to say Jesus, but a prophet on earth, teaching about the Lord, teaching about what's right and wrong in the society. And people obviously disagreed. They'll get to it. They'll get there. He was for good. It wasn't for bad, okay? He didn't have like a secret, well, we don't know yet, right? He didn't have like a secret, love affair. He wasn't gay, like secret gay stuff, or he was doing running or drug ring, or there was funneling money for this. He was a guy that he believed in his faith so hard, which is great. Preached it on college campuses because he saw the woke virus. Okay, the woke virus is spreading out all over the campuses, all over the high school, and Charlie Kirk was the cure for all that. So Charlie legacy is going to live on forever and ever. And as it continues on, we will, hopefully we'll figure out who killed Charlie Kirk, right? I know Kash Patel answered the question today about the conspiracies. We'll get to that clip. But I just hope Charlie Kirk Day, we know for sure it was a turning point in our nation for the truth. Okay, Charlie only wanted the truth, right? And this, I'm hoping that it exposes the truth. All right. I mean, I just still don't believe it's some lone gunman, running up on a roof with a gun down his pants, jumping off the roof with a gun in his pants or in his book bag, and he disassemble it, reassemble it, and put it in the woods perfectly assembled. I don't believe any of that. Okay? The whole narrative is just bonkers. I can't believe it still exists, but it does. And we're still eating it. I don't know if Kash Patel and Dan Banju are being lied to by a corrupt agency. You don't know. And I wonder if that's really going on. How can they really trust them? Maybe they think they can trust them. I would have wiped out the entire agency, clean slate. I would have gave everyone a lie detector coming in, but then again, they know how to beat it. So I don't know. What do you do? I think I would just rehire an entire new agency that is surrounded by me, right? I would have them surround me, right? That would only investigate cases that I want them to investigate. And then I would also have some of my guys in other cases to find fraud in cases, because this is where we're at. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to get to the end of these things, okay? We need rats, moles, in all these different cases because we don't know what's true. So I may have Cash. I mean, I know they like, he's the head macho guy, but Cash, come on. You're buying that? You're buying that story that he assembled. Come on. Where's the footage? There's 5 different angles, 4K footage. Let's go. Anyways, they were out in the Rose Garden remembering Charlie Kirk, Trump making some speeches, or made a speech, a long speech. And even Erica went up there and said some things. Here we go. Let's see what she has got to say.
He also loved people when it was inconvenient. And he ran his race with endurance, and he kept the faith. And now he wears the crown of a righteous martyr. And for me and for our children, the truth really steadies our grief, because heaven gained what earth could no longer contain: a free man made fully free. To all watching, this is not a ceremony. This is a commissioning. And my message is simple. I want you to be the embodiment of this medal. I do. I want you to free yourself from fear. I want you to stand courageously in the truth. Listen for the still, small voice of God. And remember that while freedom is inherited in this country, each of us must be intentional stewards every single day.
So she goes on, makes a long speech. You know what I was noticing? I was looking, Chuck, do you notice these comments in her feed here? Who's this guy, huh? Saying it's gay. Let's see how public he is. Oh, he's public. There he is. Let's show who he is. This is the person. This is a person that hates Charlie. Calling him gay. Got a stupid little bike. Some of these people, it's just really, it's sad. It's sad to see that people would actually say, oh, Charlie was a jerk or whatever, or we hated him or whatever. Cashman, or was it Mark Rubio kicked out 6 people, or refused their green cards, or revoked their green cards or whatever. And they are now no longer in this nation, as they spoke out against Charlie Kirk on social media. So I think listen, would you go to a country, like say if you went to Canada and say, hey, I hate Justin Trudeau, or whoever the prime minister is over there, right? Whoever's gay over there. Say, I hate him. Yeah. And you're chanting in the streets. You're in Canada. You're a guest. You're just going to the university, right? I don't know if they have a good one. You're there just, I don't know, a couple years, whatever. But you're chanting against the nation that is having you in there, right? You should go. Okay. Here's Trump.
The Presidential Medal of Freedom is awarded to Charles James Kirk. Accepting on behalf of Charlie is his wife, Mrs. Erica Kirk. Charlie Kirk was one of the most influential American political figures of his generation. At just 18 years old, he founded Turning Point USA and grew it into the largest conservative youth organization in the nation. For over a decade, he tirelessly traveled the country, leading a movement to restore respect for our founding principles, reawaken our national identity, and inspire a renewed spirit of religious devotion. He was one of the great debaters and communicators of his time.
He was. Charlie will be missed, and I'll tell you one thing. The more you watch Turning Point, and you just like, I know we gotta support them, but it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's you hit like a genius on your show, right? It's kind of tough to replace a guy like that, okay? That knows the inside out of the Bible, inside out the Constitution, inside out of every law, whatever. And he's like, ready to debate, ready to tell you what he feels, whatever it is, right or wrong. He just tells you, right? You don't have anyone like that. And I know there's a lot of people out there doing the debates on the schools, change my mind, going to around the universities and talk to the students. You can tell, listen, dude, I listen, I'm proud that you're there, but I don't think you're there yet. Maybe you will be. Don't get me wrong. Maybe you know there's some people out there they're getting up there talking to universities and stuff like that. Listen, you're not talking to the brightest people in the world, right? These university people are completely just worried about how gay they are, or if they're black, or if they're, you know, what their pronouns are. That's all who you're talking to, okay, right? They love abortion. They love just mutilating themselves. I mean, those are the type of mentality people you're talking to. So it's not like you're competing against, you know, well-informed people. And then if you are just a guy that knows some stuff here and there, or you want to have the same opinion as Charlie, yeah, it works, but it just doesn't. You know, it's not the same. But good for you. Keep practicing. Maybe we'll find another Charlie Kirk out there. Okay? Right? Maybe. I don't know. Because I know if I did something like that, if I was to go out, say, change my mind, I probably would say things that would be like shock value, you know, just I don't know, for the audience. I don't know, Chuck, I don't know even know how. I mean, I know I used to try to debate people, but it was just like dumb. You know what I mean? You're debating people that will never change their mind whatsoever unless the demon is cast out of them. So I would almost need to have an exorcist on set to just cast out the demon first and then talk to them, see if they're normal. You know what I mean? Like, let's get them to a normal level instead of then worrying about if they're going to dress into a furry animal tomorrow, or dress up like a cat and make sure there's a litter in the classroom. You know, that's the type of people you're talking to in the college campuses. All right. They're worried about that kind of stuff. They're worried about DEI, right? They're worried about their counselor. You know, they're all sickos. Okay, even the teachers are sickos. You know, the assistant teachers are sickos. They're all gross. They have this little internal thing at the campus, you know, trying to figure out how they can avoid the government without, you know, making sure their funding is, you know, like we got DEI Cheryl, right? That was her title. Now she's the president, Cheryl, right? Like, they got to get rid of these people. We got to overhaul the whole schooling system. I like that idea, right, Chuck? Overhaul it. Now, I mean, I'm hearing that AI is now teaching people. Maybe that's a better way to go. I don't know. But then again, hopefully AI is not teaching DEI. And then who's programming DEI to teach what it's supposed to be? Like, is the AI looking at all the woke crap from all the universities and says, well, it looks like woke is the topic I need to teach. So let's get a little worried about that, right? I don't want to worry about that. But it does sound crazy, right? All right, folks. I don't know, but let's just take a little break, a little breather here. If you haven't done so, make sure you go to webersway.com/shop. It's official now. Spiritual Warfare is in Amazon now. So we are getting there. We're in Amazon. Please do not send us emails saying, hey, I saw your stuff in Amazon. Someone is stealing your stuff. It's us, folks. You can see it in the corners of Spiritual Warfare. Okay? So there you go. Make sure you get them. We got the oversized shirts now. So with embroidered God right here and the new Spiritual Warfare logo on the side there. It's just a cross with some wings, I believe. And then obviously God First is a hot seller. We are Charlie Kirk. That's a good one. I'll tell you one thing. You wear that shirt, you will have people come up to you. Either they love you or they absolutely will melt or won't talk to you. But I'll tell you one thing. I got a lot of people that come up. I like conversation. You know what I mean? I love meeting our Patriot friends because you need more connections in life. You need to talk to people. We are a group of people that are very special in this nation, right? You will meet a Christian. You will meet people that love God. You will meet people that love this country, the same values. When you wear our shirts, you will meet people that love America, that love Jesus Christ. You will meet people when you wear our clothes. I'm telling you, I wear my shirts every single day. Sometimes the wife's like, hey, wear something plain tonight. Where it's, go to, I'm like, listen, I got to wear my shirts. I got to wear my church shirts. You know what I mean? I call them shirts sometimes, patriotic shirts. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, these are conversation starters. Sling Bag got a Charlie Kirk shirt. We sent him a Charlie Kirk shirt. Sling Bag, let me know if you have got any interaction with people wearing it. I'll tell you the Alcatraz, that is a whole nother story. If you really just make sure you know how to fight. Just saying, maybe. I don't know. I would trade before you wear that shirt. That's for tough people, right? 2A all day. That's just a cool shirt, right? Alpha, those are for our gym guys. You know, they want to wear an alpha shirt, you know. Operation Big Balls, that's like an inside joke because we know what that's all about, right? If you don't know, then you don't know. I don't know why you don't know. I identify as American. It's a nice, clean one, right? Midnight Hammer. Only you would know and some would know, right? So there you go. Take a look. Check it out. Go to webersway.com/shop. And also we are on Amazon. We're getting a lot of tweaks out. We got a lot of tweaks. We got trademark stuff we got to deal with, lawyer stuff. It's a long process. I'll tell you one thing. It is a path I did not think I was going to go down. I just thought we would just, let's just have a store. But now we gotta go Etsy. We got to go Amazon. We got to go Walmart. We got to do it all, right? Also, if you ever done Ultra Methylene Blue by the Alex Jones, I just got it in the mail today, and I took it a half hour ago, and I don't know. Do I seem different today? Do I seem like I'm very focused? I feel like I'm focused. I don't know. I feel a little energized, but I did take a full vial. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to take. I don't know if I overdid it. Take 1 ml, 20 drops. I'm not going to count out 20 drops. I just took a whole vial. I just took the whole thing. I mixed it with water, whole bottle of water. But I wonder if I could just put this stuff in a water bottle and then just drink it throughout the day. Will that do anything? I wonder. Anyways, I got it. Fresh mint flavor. Does not taste like mint whatsoever. It does taste a little gross, but it's okay as long as you mix it with water. I'm not advertising it. I'm just letting you know that I just started doing it just to see what it does, and see if I don't know if it changes my life. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I got it. So if you don't know anything about it, it's all new craze. I guess I don't know. I figure I'd try it, see what happens, and I'll let you know in a month if it changes my life. Then maybe I'll go like, hey. Let's sponsor it, right? Or advertise it if we want. Get you a promo code or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. I am hyped up. Boy, that methylene blue is kicking in right now, I think. All right, Sora 2 is all the craze right now. I don't know what Sora 2 is like. Your imagination on fire, okay? If you just are a creative person or just want to see yourself in certain situations, or just want to be like, I don't know, just extreme or I feel like Sora 2 is going to be the next new meme. You know what I mean? You know how you can make a stupid meme where someone's like, clapping or whatever. This time, you could actually make a video of yourself doing the clapping and just something else extra, right? Chuck, we got some clips from my Sora 2. I have an account. Follow me on Weber's Way on Sora 2. This one,
everything else, muscles.
Let's go to this one. Chuck, where is it? It's the Jesus one. Here we go.
Feels good moving iron with you. Strength is a gift. Building it with gratitude honors the one who gave it.
What's the meaning behind all this, man? Why are we here pushing weight every day?
To learn love. Everything else, muscles, records, even pain, points you back to love.
They're quick. They are quick, and sometimes they don't finish like you want it to finish. I think it's still beta mode, but it's still kind of cool. I'm hanging out with Jesus, working out. As you can see, the red, when I shot camp, you got to shoot a video of yourself, right? The AI picks up your face. And wherever you are, it picks up parts of your room. So the red, I have a red wall in here. So it must have picked up the red wall, transferred it to the gym, and it's that same color red. This one is me skiing with God.
Peace, my son.
Whoa, you're really here.
Heard you had a free afternoon in a lake.
Got the skis ready?
Then let's make some waves. I formed the seas, but this is a blast.
You're a natural.
Thanks for hanging.
All I typed in is skiing with God. God comes from the heavens. I thought that was pretty cool, huh? And this last one I'll show you, and I got probably 60 videos on my Sora 2 account. But follow me at Weber's Way. Follow me there. Well, we collab, right? Also, this is the last one. This is an action movie fighting crime.
Eyes on him. Moving in.
Evening, folks. Step away from the door.
Keep walking, man. You're done. Wait here for the uniforms.
Package secured. Headed out.
All right. It is a little confusing. I mean, you got 3 heads here. This is why I think it's still in beta mode. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what the heck this is, but it's still fun, folks. I don't know. Check it out. Sora 2, the new app, the old craze. It's going crazy right now. Check it out on the App Store. Yeah, I think you'll have a lot of fun. I think, and it's set up like Instagram. You know what I mean? It's like set up like a social media account. So you build up your account. You can do cameos with people. You can add someone to your video. You know, and that's why you're seeing all these Jake Paul videos right now, because Jake Paul is he's letting everyone use his likeness on this AI app. Right? You don't have to ask them. But on the app, you do have to ask your friends, hey, let's mutual, and then you team up, and then you can collab with each other and make each other look like idiots. It's a fun new app. I love it. I know AI is going to be the end of the world, but let's just have some fun till the end, right? Shall we? Why not? And make sure you let's team up on Sora, all right? Follow me there. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Columbus Day was Monday. I don't know if you missed that, but we missed it, and we did. And I'll tell you one thing. Columbus Day is back. That's what Trump says. But also, you still got losers out there that literally destroyed a painting or a mural of Christopher Columbus. And it's bad. This is in a Spanish museum. Watch this. Folks, these are the biggest losers in the world, right? To these activists, I don't know what it is. They're in another country. Is this in America? I don't think this is America. I think this is no, it's got to be America, right? Christopher came here, right? It's got to be America. I'll tell you one thing, like, what are you doing? Who allowed people to enter with buckets of paint? You have to go through security check. Oh, what's that in the bucket? Oh, just some paint. Yeah, we're painting later. Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna throw it on a most expensive painting in the museum. I don't know. Sometimes I think this is done on purpose. I think the security was involved. Everyone's involved. Whole place should be fired, knocked out, and get out of there, right? But that's the sad thing, folks. That we got people still out there trying to destroy history because they want Indigenous Day, whatever that is. Indigenous Gay is what I want to say. Columbus Day is back. Trump is back. All right? That's why. All right. Moving on. Latina, what is it? How do you, Latina James? She's under investigation for mortgage fraud. I mean, it's weak. Pretty weak. I think they should get her on something else harder than that. There's got to be something else. I mean, I'm not saying let's fish for something. I mean, obviously she was fishing against Trump. Obviously she campaigned against Trump. You know, we all know that. But man, this lady is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. The what people are doing to her right now. Right? Clapping for her, thinking, you're a hero, you're the best president. This goes to their head, folks. They think they are so powerful. So powerful. She will probably, in her future, she'll probably, if it continues on, if they don't put her in jail, because I guess it's 30 years, right, Chuck? What she's up against. She will think she should become president, right? She should thinks she'll be the first black democratic socialist communist president, right? That's what she thinks. All right. When you feed into this crap and people feed her, these freaking idiots think they're going to be powerful. Puts off the Hitler salute. Unbelievable. I mean, with a fist. Black power. Anything. Anyways, she has nothing really to say that is value. But she was hanging out with Sora Madadi, the communist out of New York. Oh, he's not good, folks. Not good. But Trump will fight him. He'll be, you know, you won't get any money. He'll fight back. Ladetta James will hopefully be in jail by then. But if she's not, she'll do something. I don't know. This is all going to be a joke. I'm telling you, it's going to be a joke. Also, Trump ended the Gaza war. He's the new peacemaker of the world, and everyone's advocating him for the Nobel Peace Prize. But will he get it in 2026? We don't know. We'll see. But the winner of 2025 did dedicate it to Trump, which was a surprise. So is that war over? I don't think so. Hamas still got their guns. They're shooting up people that probably were involved with the narking on Hamas or whatever. We saw some videos of that killing, you know, they're just insane over there. Okay, I'll tell you what listen. Yes, they got the 20 hostages. They were all men, no women. Okay, because you know what they did with the women, right? I mean, obviously, they're not going to live long. And no offense to the women, but it is survival of the fittest, and the women probably have to go first. But then again, I'm surprised because, you know, they like to do bad things to women, and I'm surprised about that. But then again, women talk. So if they did get free, they would say, yes, we were raped 1 million times every day. Can't have that. And they ain't going to do any gay stuff, right? We don't know. But anyways, Hamas is done for. I'll tell you one thing. All the people are going back to the rubble houses, back to the rubble tents. I don't understand why go back to it, but they're going back to it. They're going to try to rebuild. They're just going to get in the way of the trucks trying to rebuild. I mean, you literally have to. I mean, this place is a disaster. Gaza is an absolute, I don't know, shithole. It's been bombed. It's been 85% of it has been leveled. I don't understand why anybody would like, hey, let's go back. Oh, let's go back to Gaza. I mean, obviously they got beachfront property, which they never did anything about. They never built hotels. They never built anything nice. They got all these huge tents that people live in. You know, this boardwalk could be absolutely beautiful, but you know, people, I don't know what the politics over there, but just like, why? Just leave. You absolutely hate each other. You honestly think there's going to be peace in the Middle East with these two countries? No. All right. Yes. Now it's going to be interesting if they can get rid of Hamas, right? But it'll be interesting if the people that are going back to Gaza are going to respect the people in Israel, because that's the only way it's going to work. Okay. You don't think they hate each other at all? And by the way, the hostages exchange, right? We got 20, right? Israel got 20. I don't want to say we. Gaza's got like 1,200, 1,700 soldiers back. Okay, you got 1,200, or whatever, 1,700 killers back. Okay, that's a whole army. Okay, a little army. I don't know. Hopefully they chipped them all, did something to prevent them to do any farther damage in the future. But this is just, I don't know. I know Trump is doing the best thing, and this is great that he's pushing peace, but I just see through this crap. You know what I mean? You just got to see right through it. Okay, they got the hostages back. Hamas has to disarm. They have to disarm. Here's our guns, and just be part of society. That ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Why would you attack a country, right? Why? What if you go down the theory that Israel did for Hamas, and then you know why? So, anyways, I don't think it's I don't think it's going to be peaceful. I think there's going to be some more killing, and it's going to be Hamas is going to die. I think if anything, something will happen, an attack, or that the dome will blow up, and then Israel will be like, "That's it, we've had it. How could you have blown up the tomb? Now we can build the third temple." But anyways, we'll get them. Go get them. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. All right, moving on. Also, this is what's trending. This is a great one. Allison, remember Allison, guys? She was on the show for a long time. She did a lot of hosting in LA for us. Anyway, she works for Lindell TV now, and she went up to Nancy Pelosi and asked her about the 10,000 National Guards that she denied on January 6th, and this was her response.
Congresswoman Pelosi, are you at all concerned that the new January 6th committee will find you liable for that day? Are you at all concerned about the new January 6th committee finding you liable for that day? Why did you refuse the National Guard on January 6th?
Shut up. I did not refuse the National Guard. The president didn't send it. Why are you coming here with Republican talking points as if you're a serious journalist?
The American people want to know. We still have questions. Thank you.
Very professional, Allison. But Nancy turning around saying, shut up. That's not proper. That's not nice. And there's so much evidence that shows that Trump offered the National Guard and Nancy denied it. There is evidence that shows that. So I don't know how she denies it. And maybe that's why she turned around and said, shut up. But guess what? It's going to draw more attention now. Okay. A lot of people are going to talk about it now. Now, this video is going viral right now. So it's just, that was dumb of you, Nancy. You should have just kept walking away. And then this video would have just went away. But no, she said, shut up. Allison. I mean, come on. She's done for. Hopefully she's done. But the thing is it sucks. Like, she's already 1,000 years old. And it's like, wait a minute. We should have done this 900 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, come on. She's already done the damage. She's already the #1 stock trader in the world. Unbelievable. All right. Moving on. A lot of little things going on. ICE is going crazy, guys. These people are absolutely nuts. Woman records herself blocking ICE agents. This is insane.
We can play. My car's bigger than yours. ICE! It's ICE! Please help me record. Get behind them if you have a car. If you have a car, please pull behind them. It's ICE. Can you pull behind them? It's ICE. They're trying to kidnap people. Please pull behind them. Please pull behind them and park. Please. Put your car.
Dude, if I was the agent, I would have just got out of the car, thrown her all across the street, or thrown her in the back of my car, take her truck, shove it right up into a garage. Okay? This is just unbelievable. This is insane. This is insane to do this. You are literally want to throw your life away to block an officer that's trying to do a job in America that was approved by the president of the United States, and you're going to fight back? I don't understand how these people are allowed to do this. I don't understand how they're not in jail. I don't understand how they get away with this, folks. This is insane. This is insane. Unbelievable. She got a bunch
Look at these losers.
And now she taunts them.
2, 3. 2 of them in the car.
It's unreal, folks. These people are saying this is a leftist thing. Another woman standing her ground. Great job, ladies. It's like standing your ground. My gosh. Anyways, moving on. This is, I don't know, what video is this, Chuck? There was some reason why let's see this. There is someone that makes these songs for these leftist idiots. You know that, right? The parody of they love, we love everybody, but yes, F you, we hate what you do. Yeah, that really, that's the party of love there, folks. We love everybody. Really? Do you? Do you really love everybody? You love everybody that has the woke virus, the same as you, because you're a mental case that nobody wants to deal with in society. You're just a loser. Anyways, if you said She would wear the MAGA hat if Trump ended the war in Gaza.
My point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, it's not changing a tune. It's not making every single thing a 5-alarm fire. Yeah. If he does good, if he gets the Israeli hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on the show and say, thank you for doing it. Yeah. She'll knock it right off my head. But like you have to be able to cheer for wins when they happen and then call out relentlessly the wrongdoing.
Well, she won't do it, I guess. So she lies, these people. Anyways, hostages released. Hostages after there was 735 days they were in a tunnel. Insane. Imagine that, folks. Imagine being in a hole the whole time. You're just digging your own grave. Oh, horrible. Anyways, Justin Trudeau making out with Katy Perry on a yacht the other day. I don't know. It's getting spicy. Very strange. It is very strange because we thought Justin, or Fidel Castro's son, we thought he was gay. So I don't know what this is. Maybe it's to prove that he's not gay, but we really thought he was gay for a long time, or even trans. I don't know. But anyways, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Tommy Lawrence saying, this is not what I expected. No, this is very confusing. I don't know. She's just going to, I don't know. Very bizarre. I don't know. Who wears jeans on a yacht? That's my question, right? Who wears a jeans on a yacht? It's a little hot. I don't know. Jeans on a yacht. Anyways, here's some a little more evidence of Charlie Kirk assassin or footage. This footage is being scrubbed, I guess. I don't know. If it's being scrubbed, this wouldn't be here in our feed. Anyways, there was a guy there that walked by with a gun in his hand. I don't know if you remember that. Maybe that's the killer. Anyways, no one knows much about it. You know, a lot of people think it was a close-up shot with a 22 or who knows, a 9mm. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. That's strange, right? A lot of strange things happen. Charlie Kirk assassination. It's very unfortunate because now we're like digging and digging. Anyways, here's some footage of they think it's Tyler Robinson. Is that his name? Tyler Robinson's trans friend. Whatever, the Nancy. He goes on, pretends to go on the phone when the camera's facing at him. Was a little strange. I saw someone up on top of the building. So there was reports saying that Tyler was hanging out with some girl. Well, they think it's a girl or a furry or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, a lot of weird things, folks. So this thing just keeps digging. Oh man, we just need the truth. That's what we need. Let's see. Do we have the Kash Patel one? Yeah, here we go. This is someone asked about the Charlie Kirk case in the Oval Office today. Let's go to that.
And so many conspiracy theories swirling around about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Do you have any updates for us, especially in light of all the online content that everyone's been talking about?
The only thing we deal with at the FBI and the Department of Justice is facts, and we delivered in record speed a manhunt to capture Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin in 33 hours. And if you put that in perspective to Luigi Mangione...
I would have said, wait, you said 33. Why do you got to say 33? It was 36, and then you said it was close to 30. Let's lay off the 33. How about that, huh? We got a lot of conspiracy people out there, and you're saying 33. The one number. You have to say 33. You couldn't just say like 33 and a half, or no, they still would have attacked that. You couldn't just say 34. You had to say 33. Just call them out on 33. Like, what was this? A Freemason? You're part of the cabal? Like, that's a symbol. That's a number that we just don't want to hear in this investigation, but yet you have to call out 33. You know all the conspiracies. You know all the symbols. Why do you got to say 33? That's what I would have responded, but they did not.
For the Boston bomber, they took them 5 days and a police officer lost their life in their manhunt. We are running out absolutely every single lead. And the best thing we can do to honor my friend Charlie Kirk's life is to make sure that everyone involved is prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And that's what we're focused on, investigating the facts, not trading in conspiracy theories.
Okay.
They're so serious. They're so serious. Okay. Trump's like, okay. All right. Thanks. We don't want to talk about it too much, right? Not too much. Oh. Let's see, this is interesting. Judeo-Christian. You know what I was wondering? I was wondering, we're not Judeo-Christian. Like, I'm not about that. But this was a good explanation. I didn't know what it even meant.
Judeo-Christian values, that's an oxymoron. Judeo is to believe Jesus is a rebel that is burning in semen and shit. So you can't have Judeo-Christian because you can't have Jesus is nothing and then Jesus is God. Those do not mix. Who do I not want to partner with? People who hate God. Those that say that they are of the Father, but they reject the Son. They are not. They're false. The Bible says that. They are not of God. They are against God. They're actually antichrist, right? It says that literally in the Bible. They are antichrist. Judeo-Christian values, that's...
I don't know if what that means. I mean, someone says you can't be serious. That's what you think Judeo-Christian means. Someone says great explanation to debunk his claim. Jew. Or juice, right? And that's actually what it means. So he's right. So yeah, Judeo-Christian, we're not about that, right? Not about that. Doesn't make any sense, right? Does that mean you're a Jewish Christian, right? You don't believe in Jesus, but you're a Christian, right? This is what doesn't make any sense with the Christians and Jews. We are not the same. We do not worship the same God. We just don't. Okay. I'm sorry. We don't. We don't. How can you? How can you say Jesus is I don't know, died because he thought he was a prophet and died for his cause, Well, what did Ben Shapiro say? Something like that, right? All right, so let's stay away from that term, right? Judeo-Christian. We're not Judeo-Christian, right? All right, moving on. Benny Johnson was well, we all know about Benny Johnson. He was under attack. I guess someone was planning a hit on him or something like that. Yeah, he said it was someone, they caught him or whatever. They're arrested, and sure enough, he was one of the targets next. I don't know about Benny Johnson. I mean, him? Yeah, I don't know. All right, moving on. Obviously, there's a lot of ICE stuff. You want to watch some ICE footage? Here we go.
Oh, yeah, shove it down. Fuck you, man. No. Quit shoving. You're punching. See, you are doing you punching. Leave that one down. Fuck you, man.
Ice! That can't feel good. That cannot feel good. I have to assume you're better than you're showing us right now. I have to assume somewhere in there, if you're hurt,
Fuck you, man. So unprofessional. No turn signals.
this has to affect you.
I don't know. These people are just whack jobs. I mean, it's a whole circus when you're at these protests. It really is. The conservative reporters are either undercover or out there exposing them, right? And they would only show up because you clowns are there, right? And obviously you want the attention. We will expose you, and then you got your attention. But then again, you get mad because you get the attention. Doesn't make any sense. Don't do it, okay? How about we stop with these protests? Yeah, let's protest cops. Stop saving America. Stop getting criminals, because you are criminals. That's the only reason why a criminal would defend a criminal, because you're a criminal. Idiots. I mean, these people are idiots. I'm telling you. Oh, topic. I don't know what is this one? Another leftist idiot?
Bro, do you know how stupid you guys on the right look when you keep referring to Antifa as if it's an organization? Stop doing that. You're dumb. You're being dumb. Bro.
Yeah. they always got this nose ring. I never understood why they always have this ball kind of thing. It's so ugly. We look stupid, right? With our ears are stretched right out, right? You can't fix that really. You have to sew it up and it looks really bad. And that thing through your nose, it's so dumb. Anyways, he definitely smokes meth because you could tell with his teeth. Just saying you can notice that. All right. I mean, unbelievable. Man. Another one? We got another arrest? All right, let's go to that. Here we go.
You're such a gangster.
A few moments earlier.
God bless October 7th. What's up, baby? What's up? Enslave you.
You fucking
enslave you.
You tried, but you got
to be my guard.
You tried.
You're gonna be my
You
guard.
got your ass handed to you.
You're gonna be my guard.
Put your fucking phone
Let's
down.
go, nigga. Put your phone down.
If Jewish people are so cursed, why is God protecting them? If Jewish people are so cursed, fucking bitch, homie. He thought he's gonna scare me. He thought he's gonna scare me.
You hiding tanks.
You hide in tunnels like sewer rats. You're a sewer rat.
God bless October.
You hide in tunnels like sewer rats. Fuck you, homie. This is America. Get the fuck out. You're not gonna turn this into London. You're going around bullying.
This is unbelievable. I mean, you guys are fighting in America about a war thousands of miles away. He's calling him a sewer rat. The guy's not even over there acting like a sewer rat in the tunnels. And they just keep fighting against each other. But it really just exposes these people how it's disgusting. God bless October. I'm like, you're telling me we're going to have peace? Over there, we got people in America that absolutely hate Jews. And you're telling me the people that were actually affected by Israel are going to be like, hey, we're going to go back to our country and we're going to let, a civil, protection around everybody, right? We're all going to live in kumbaya. I doubt it. You got this kind of trash going around here. How much trash is going on there? It's got to be 100 times. 100 times. They lost their homes. They lost everything. Bad. Really bad. But then again, we're not there, so we don't know, right? We just assume, obviously, we see everything, right? All right. Here is a good explanation of why didn't God stop the bullet for Charlie Kirk?
Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Dr. Martin Luther King? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed John F. Kennedy? Why didn't God stop the bullet that killed Robert Kennedy? I do not know. I do know that God has created a world where we have free will, where there's cause and effect. And if you aim a gun at a person and pull the trigger, and if there's a bullet in that gun, it's inevitably going to come somewhere near that person who you're aiming the gun at. That's because God limited his power by giving you and me a free will. And we can abuse that free will by killing and murdering each other. And that is horrendous. God limited his power. Remember that. God does not approve of assassination. God does not approve of murder. God warns us repeatedly. You murder people, you will be judged for it. And many followers of Christ forgive the murderers of their loved ones because they know that God will judge, because God is fair. And at the end of human history, there will be a day of judgment, and we will all answer to God for the wrong that we've done. Christ bled and died on a cross to forgive us. It's time to repent, to ask Christ for forgiveness, and to allow God's love and his grace and his truth to change our hearts.
It's fascinating how we don't realize typically that there's a great ripple effect to suffering. We think suffering, that's just the end of our existence here, so it's a really tragic thing. Yes, it's obviously tragic, but even Charlie himself talked about how life is but the blink of an eye. He had that perspective when he was in his 20s. Now, if you have that perspective on suffering, which is a healthy perspective, because if life's going to last for eternity, then this life really is but the blink of an eye. If you have that perspective, then you can look at suffering and even say, it's a good thing. It gets me closer to God, closer to eternity. And then the ripple effect of, what did Charlie go from something like 3 or 4 million followers to over 12 million? There's a ripple effect of the message being passed down that God continues to use the tragedy itself, saying the tragedy is bad in and of itself, but that there can be great good that even comes from it.
I guess so. I mean, but then people say, well, didn't God turn Trump's head before the bullet hit him. You know, some people said, well, you know, someone hold up a Bible and the bullet didn't go through the Bible. I mean, you hear these stories. Could God have saved Charlie? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there was his time. Maybe he was at his peak in life where we need to be. And if we get there, maybe that's when we go. Who knows? I don't want to go. This is fun here on Earth. It's fun. I love being on Earth. Right? Amen. All right, folks. ICE is in full effect. They are going into Chicago. They've been, you know, they're fighting these little pedestrians, people, these clowns, these libtards. Trump has announced San Francisco is going to clean up. Other cities he's going to clean, maybe, possibly Boston. Trump basically is going to go into all the cities, all the libtard cities, and even Republican cities as well that are bad. And he's going to clean up. Peace president, Trump is our peace president. So there we go. He's going in, folks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride in these next 3.5 years. It's been fun now. You got to think about it. It has been a lot of fun. I love it. I really do. I am enjoying it. I am. I'm so thankful that Trump won. If he didn't win, we wouldn't be on the air right now. Just to say that. All right, folks. If you haven't done so, go to webersway.com/shop. Use the promo code GodWins and save 10%. And also, we have free shipping as well. Get our t-shirts, and I'm telling you, they are conversation starters, or, well, you could get into some fights. But we like a little action in our life, don't we? So get our shirts at webersway.com/shop. God Wins is the promo code. Yes, we are in Amazon now. We had to go there. It was a big transfer of going there. So we are in Amazon. So you don't have to send us emails saying, hey, we saw your stuff in Amazon. It's okay. Just buy from our site, okay? It's a lot better getting from our site. We appreciate all you guys that support us at webersway.com. They go there. And we also want to say thank you to our supporters at webersway.com/support that support us monthly as well. Other than that, it is time to pray for the libtards of America. And where are they? Actually, they're not America. We're going to reach across the pond. That's right. Here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we pray to you tonight. We ask you to forgive these lunatics that they don't know what is going on in this world. We ask you to bring your forgiveness to their hearts, your peace to their hearts, Lord. Give them the real love from you, Lord. We ask you to help them and realize that they are not gay or trans. Just slipping them in there, right? We just ask you to get these radical people, I don't know, fix them, Lord. Get rid of the woke virus and cure them from that disease. We ask you this in Jesus' name, Lord. We say this in Jesus' name, yeah. Amen. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Remember, Jesus is coming. Get right with the Lord. This is spiritual warfare. It's a fight. And we'll see you on Sora 2, the new app, the AI app. We love it. So much fun. All right, see you later, guys.
In the name of the truth, I'll rise up today. Demons tremble when I call his name. Every chain will break, no fear remains. Heaven's on my side, the victory's won. Through the cross, the battle's overcome. Oh, spiritual warfare, fight for my heart. Light against the darkness, terrorize apart.